the very first drink you reach for every morning be secretly harming your kidneys before your day even starts? That comforting mug of coffee or standard tea you lean on to wake up might actually be hindering your body's built-in waste removal system. The terrifying truth is, declining kidney health doesn't hurt. There are no alarm bells. It quietly builds up, day after day, year after year, until your organs simply can't process impurities like they used to. You might notice exhaustion, swelling, mental cloudiness, or even elevated blood pressure. But imagine if you could swap that daily drink for a morning brew designed to actively help your kidneys clear out waste, ease their workload, and promote natural healing. I am not talking about pricey pharmaceutical pills. These are straightforward, earthy remedies trusted for centuries. There is a catch, though. Not every herbal blend is safe. A few can actually make things much worse. So, in this video, I am Dr. Thomas Wright, and I am going to guide you through 5 potent morning brews that actively protect your renal health, and the final one on our list might completely revolutionize your morning routine. Before we uncover these drinks, we need to address a fact most folks over 50 completely overlook. Your kidneys do far more than just act as basic filters. They are the unseen janitors of your entire system. Every single day they pull out trash, stabilize fluid levels, and purify your blood. However, once you cross 40, and especially 50, your kidneys' efficiency naturally begins to dip. This isn't necessarily because you are sick, but rather the result of decades of invisible wear and tear, high-sodium diets, chronic dehydration, medications, processed meals, and yes, certain beverages. The real issue is that when filtration slows down, the garbage doesn't exit your system fast enough. It piles up. You see this backlog manifesting as persistent fatigue, facial puffiness, swollen legs, a lack of mental focus, disrupted sleep, and unexplained weight gain. Our goal is simple. Give your kidneys a gentle helping hand every single morning. And that transformation begins with what is inside your mug. Let us dive in. Number 5. Ginger tea. We will kick things off with a familiar ingredient, something sitting right in your kitchen, though you probably underestimate its true potential. Ginger tea. Most folks assume ginger is exclusively for digestion, but they are missing the bigger picture. This spicy root contains active properties that significantly boost blood circulation. That matters immensely because your kidneys desperately need robust blood flow to screen out toxins efficiently. When circulation improves, your kidneys do not have to work as hard. Beyond that, ginger aggressively combats inflammation. Internal inflammation is a massive stealthy threat to your renal health. You won't physically feel it, but deep inside, it progressively degrades tissue over the years. Here is the fascinating part. A lot of adults over 50 wake up feeling rigid, sluggish, or bloated. That is frequently a clue your system is having a hard time dumping the garbage overnight. Sipping hot ginger tea at dawn offers a gentle nudge to your internal organs. It signals your body to get active and resume the cleanup process. But beware of a common trap. Adding heaps of sugar or relying on processed ginger tea bags with artificial ingredients entirely ruins the benefits. The optimal approach? Fresh slices of raw ginger, boiling water, and maybe a squeeze of lemon. Uncomplicated, pure, and highly effective. Yet, as fantastic as ginger is, it is merely the start, because our next tea targets an entirely different mechanism. Number 4. Dandelion tea. This specific brew often surprises people since we are conditioned to view dandelions as pesky yardweeds to be eliminated. The truth is, dandelion tea is an incredibly potent natural cleanser, functioning in a very unique manner. It mildly stimulates urine production. While that might not sound glamorous, it is absolutely vital, seeing as urine is the primary vehicle your kidneys use to eject toxins. By encouraging this natural pathway, your system sheds unwanted garbage much more thoroughly. What really sets dandelion apart is its gentle nature. It won't strip away your body's essential nutrients or leave you parched like harsh chemical diuretics. Instead, it preserves internal equilibrium, which is critical for older adults. Here is a fact that flies under the radar. When impurities linger inside you for too long, they don't sit still. They circulate. They negatively impact your skin, your joints, and your daily vigor. That explains the heavy, groggy feeling many experience upon waking. Dandelion brew is excellent at lightening that toxic burden. A word of caution, however. If you are already running low on fluids or not drinking enough water during the day, this remedy won't work correctly. Hydration always matters. And if you are taking prescription medications, checking with a medical professional before adding anything new is always smart. Dandelion is superb, but the upcoming beverage is one that millions already consume daily, completely unaware of the massive favor they are doing for their bodies. Brew number 3, green tea. This one feels familiar, cozy, and practically routine. Yet, here is the honest truth. A majority of folks consume it for the wrong reasons. They assume it is solely for burning fat or boosting metabolism. But green tea accomplishes something far more vital. It acts as a cellular bodyguard for your kidneys. Don't stress over the scientific jargon, but here is the translation. Deep within your tissues, microscopic reactions are constantly firing. Some are beneficial, while others inflict slow damage. Green tea steps in to minimize that destruction. It works like a protective barrier, particularly against oxidative stress, which is a massive factor in kidney deterioration. Now pay close attention to this detail. Not every green tea on the shelf is created equal. Many boxed varieties are intensely processed, lack quality, and are packed with artificial junk. That ruins the health perks. Your ultimate choice: unadulterated pure green tea. Zero added sweeteners, zero fake flavors. When you drink, it matters too. A morning mug delivers a mild energy lift without the brutal crash you get from coffee. But watch out for this one error. Downing excessive amounts of green tea can ironically burden your kidneys. Balance is essential. Just 1 or 2 cups will do the trick. We are now approaching the heavy hitters, and the next brew functions in a manner most folks completely overlook. Brew number 2, hibiscus tea. This beverage demands attention. It boasts a vibrant color and a crisp flavor, but its true power lies just below the surface. What makes this plant so extraordinary is its ability to promote healthy blood pressure, and that is far more crucial than you might assume, given that high blood pressure is a top culprit behind kidney failure. Truthfully, many individuals have no idea their pressure is even elevated. It operates in the shadows, much like kidney disease itself. Therefore, when you regulate your blood pressure, you are automatically building a defense around your kidneys. Hibiscus doesn't quit there, though. It also assists your system in letting go of trapped fluids, thereby lifting the workload off your renal system. Picture this scenario. Every single dawn you wake up mildly parched. Your blood is slightly sludgy. Your internal engine is lagging. Hibiscus tea restores that lost equilibrium, softly and naturally. However, you must be aware of this caveat. If you already struggle with chronically low blood pressure, this specific brew might not be your safest bet. Always pay attention to what your body tells you. We have finally arrived at our ultimate beverage. It isn't the trendiest. It rarely makes the headlines, but it just might be the most formidable of the bunch. Brew number 1, nettle leaf tea. This is the variety the general public ignores, yet the experts absolutely swear by it. Upon first hearing the name, it might not sound like a delicious morning treat, but here is why it stands alone. Nettle is packed with botanical compounds that directly target and assist kidney operations. It actively pushes out waste, reinforces the filtration process, and delivers specific nutrients your kidneys are craving. But the true magic lies in its approach. Nettle operates steadily, not violently. This means it lifts your body up without causing systemic shock, which is precisely what an older adult system requires. It favors steady consistency over harsh intensity. Here is a remarkable observation. Those who make a habit of sipping nettle tea often mention feeling less weighed down, mentally sharper, and more vibrant. It doesn't happen in an instant, but rather over the long haul, because their internal machinery is finally matching the pace of toxin buildup. When your interior is pristine, your entire existence feels better. Once again, ingredient quality is paramount. Seek out pure, dried nettle leaves. Skip the bargain bin tea bags loaded with useless fillers. And, as always, ease into it slowly. Now pause for a second. Of all the brews we just explored, which one caught you off guard? Keep that in mind, because what we cover next is the glue that holds this all together. Common pitfalls you must bypass. Before you sprint to the kitchen to brew all 5, there are a handful of crucial errors you need to dodge. Number 1, do not consume them all in a single sitting. Overloading your system is never the answer. Your body craves harmony. Number 2, skip the sugar. I cannot stress this enough. Sugar drives up inflammation and completely nullifies the healing properties of these herbs. Number 3, do not anticipate overnight magic. Rebuilding renal health is a marathon, not a sprint. We are talking about progress over weeks, not hours. And lastly, you must remain hydrated. Herbal infusions are fantastic, but plain water is non-negotiable. Without adequate water intake, your kidneys simply cannot wash the garbage out. Let us do a rapid review. The top 5 morning brews for defending your kidneys are ginger tea for boosting blood flow and fighting inflammation, dandelion tea for gentle internal cleansing, green tea for shielding your cells, hibiscus tea for managing blood pressure, and nettle leaf tea for profound renal nourishment. Each beverage has a specific job. Each one assists your machinery from a distinct angle. But when used correctly, they form an unstoppable daily routine. A routine that guards your longevity quietly and reliably as the years pass. So, here is the most pressing question. Which of these will you pour tomorrow morning? Keep it simple, stick with it, and give your internal organs the care they desperately need.